So today I am 9 weeks and 1 day pregnant. So in this video I am going to talk about weeks 8 and 9. And I just give you an apology. I look terrible because I feel lazy. And if you hear this weird buzzing sound in the background, my dehumidifier is on and it's making a lot of noise. So I apologize if you can hear that. So week 8. I wanted to do a video of week 8 by itself, but I just felt like crap. I literally would hit the snooze button on my alarm as many times as I could, go to work, sit there, do basically whatever I could, as much as I could, but the whole time, I mean, from the minute I wake up to the minute I go to bed, I just feel like I'm going to throw up, and it sucks. But on top of that, sometime around the middle of week 7, my allergies started getting really terrible, like really bad. It's not so bad at home or in other places because at home it's a controlled environment. I can clean, I can do everything I want to. But at work we live in this old house and it's really dusty and it's really moldy, and essentially I go in feeling okay. I sit at my desk for about 10 minutes and my sinuses, like, they're running, but they're also starting to gush blood, and it is really gross. And if I go outside and I sit in my car for 10 minutes, I'm fine. If I go back inside to the office, my nose starts bleeding and gushing snot, and it's just unbearable. So now it's really funny. People give me weird looks, but I actually am wearing a face mask at work because that's really the only thing I can do at this point. We're trying to get water purifiers and air purifiers at work. They haven't been approved yet, and my boss had actually mentioned about possibly filling out a workman's comp form to kind of speed up the process of getting them. We did talk about what the process for getting them is, and it's like 12 people long. It's like this person has to talk to this person, who has to talk to this person, who has to come out and look at the office, who then has to put in a form for this, and it's, I mean, just to get a freaking air purifier so that the pregnant woman doesn't freaking die at work. And not only that, I mean, the house is really moldy, so in the first place, I shouldn't be breathing that in. Second of all, my coworkers shouldn't be breathing that in, so it's just a mess right now. On week 8, on Wednesday, and I was exactly 8 weeks, I went to my first doctor's appointment, and we essentially went over all my allergies, just kind of my lifestyle, what issues run in my family, and what all we need to do. So that was really cool, and then I got sent for my blood work, and I had so many tubes of blood drawn, it was insane. I had to get a lot of stuff done. I have a lot of things that run in my family and my own medical history that I just need to have some extra work done just to be safe. I have suffered from high blood pressure, so I had to get an EKG, and I peed in a cup twice for 2 different tests. One of the really cool things is that the medical group I go to actually has an online website where I can view all of my results. So I was able to see my results before the doctor even contacted me to talk to me about them. And actually, it's been a week and a day since I had the blood work drawn, and I haven't really heard anything. So I guess maybe the doctor just doesn't talk to you until your first appointment after that. I really don't know. So most of my results were pretty good. There are some things that are a little weird. Like, my white blood cell count is really high, and I don't know if that's normal when you're pregnant or not. I mean, I know they can be high when you have an infection, and maybe just from these terrible allergies I've been having at work that it's high. I'm really not sure, but they're kind of really high. My LDH is really low. Mine is 117, and my doctor says it should be around 140 to 271. So that's really low, and I have an issue with sleeping and just being really tired all the time, and this could have something to do with it, just based off of the knowledge I have and what it says. Like, you can click on each item and it'll tell you about it. LDH helps produce energy, and I have no energy, and apparently I have really low LDH, so I'm not sure what can be done about that. But also, if it gets too high, that's what causes eclampsia. So I don't really necessarily want to mess with that because I'm pretty sure I don't want to have eclampsia. Let's see. I have low sodium, and from what I hear, low sodium can also cause a deficiency in energy. but mine's not that low, but it is low, so I don't know. I mean, I don't know how long sodium stays in your body, but about 14 or 15 hours prior to me getting this blood work, I ate at Taco Bell and I actually had almost 4,000 or 5,000 of sodium. That's a lot. So I don't know. I feel like something's not right there, but I don't know. After all of that was done, I was able to schedule my ultrasound, which was just awesome to try to schedule because my husband works overnight and his schedule's all messed up, and my mom wants to go, and I work until 2, and I think the office closes at 2:30. So scheduling it was kind of difficult. We wanted to try to schedule it that Friday, but they didn't have any openings. The next opening they had was on the following Wednesday at 1, of which my husband worked the night before until 8 a.m., and then he goes to work at 8 p.m., so he would literally have to get up in the middle of his day, drive half an hour to the doctor's office, spend an hour at the doctor's office, drive half an hour home, and then go back to bed. And I mean, by that point, there's not really any point of him going to bed. So he would lose his entire day, his entire night sleep. So then the following Monday after that, which is almost a week and a half after my doctor's appointment, they were able to get us in for Monday at 1 p.m. My husband is off that night, and my mom actually works right down the street from the office, so she was able to put in a couple of hours of leave just to come to the ultrasound. So other than that, on to what's happening this week. Baby is as big as a green olive. It is about an inch long. At this milestone, baby is no longer an embryo. Now he or she is a fetus. Baby's developing more distinct facial features, and baby might now have a strong enough heartbeat to be picked up on a fetal Doppler. So that's really cool. I have a fetal Doppler. I found a heartbeat, but I don't really know if it's the baby's heartbeat or my heartbeat because the amount of beats a second doesn't really pick up on the Doppler right now. And it's really close to one of my arteries, so I'm kind of having an issue. I feel like it's a lot faster than my heartbeat, but then at the same time I feel like it's too strong to be the baby's heartbeat, so I really don't know. For my symptoms, I'm still feeling really nauseous from when I wake up to when I go to bed, but today's actually been a pretty good day, and I wore my face mask at work most of the day, so I'm really not sure how much of me feeling gross and disgusting is because of work. I mean, I would come home and I just couldn't breathe for the rest of the day because my sinuses were just so swollen and so just, they hurt, and I couldn't recover from it. I would start breathing normally again like at 8 o'clock at night or sometime during the night while I'm sleeping. I haven't been feeling as hungry, but I'm still hungry a lot, and I think part of it now is mental. Like, I'll eat a lot, and I know I ate a lot, but my stomach still feels empty, and if I don't feed myself, if I don't eat, eventually I stop being hungry, and I think it's just taking a little while for my brain to realizing that I ate. And being sleepy, just tired all the time. I want to come home, lay on the sofa, go to sleep, and then be done for the day. I really don't want to do anything else at all. I don't want to take a shower. I don't want to get food. I don't want to make anything. I don't want to clean. I don't want to cook. I don't want to play with my dogs. I don't want to watch TV. I just want to lay down and sleep. So due to being extra super freaking lazy, I had my husband buy paper plates and cups and everything so we do less dishes. That way the kitchen stays a little bit neater. He's pretty good with the laundry because he needs special work shirts. So a lot of times he'll just kind of put the laundry in and I'll move it around, or I put it in sometimes and then he'll move it around. But we're pretty good with that, and we really only wear like one pair of clothing a day, and I have a lot of extra clothing. So I don't really do the laundry a whole lot. We maybe do it once a week and we can just get away just fine with that. So that's really not that big of a deal. I am a little bit worried about this party that we're going to over the weekend. I will be going to my color guard practice, which starts at 9 a.m. and it'll go till noon. And then the party, I believe it starts at 5:30, 4:30, 5:30-ish, and it goes to 10:30 or 11. So it's going to be a really, really long, hard day. And it was really fun trying to pick out a dress because I didn't know what would fit. So I have a dress that it has like the sleeves, and then it has kind of a belt that goes like right under my boobs, and then the rest of it just kind of hangs down and it's flowy. That way, in case something happened where I needed extra room, it was there. And it fits. I put it on last week and it was still fitting pretty well, so I don't think I'll have any problems. My grandparents actually kind of sponsor it. It's for the School of Music, and my grandfather's like huge into that, and he donates so much money and time into it, so it is for that. And it's really cool. It's all Cuban food, and then Kenny I, the band Kenny I, he is just awesome. He did my wedding and he will be there, and then there is a raffle, a silent auction, and a live auction, all to benefit music education. So that's really cool, and it'll be a lot of fun. I've never been able to go before because I've always had a color guard competition that day, so this is my first year going, and I'm just really excited, and I hope I make it through. Other than that, I don't think I have anything else. It's just been a really boring week. Yeah, I mean, I just sit around and do nothing. I don't even have the energy to watch my TV shows. Like, I love Downton Abbey. It is my favorite show in the world, and I don't even feel like watching it because I have to pay attention, and my brain just says, no, I don't really feel like doing this. So it's been a struggle, but I think it's getting better. I feel pretty good today, so I'm just crossing my fingers that it keeps getting better. I know I'm almost out of the first trimester, and it will get better after that, so just really, really hoping. But that's it for now. I'll see you in a week or two. Bye!